Hi everyone, my name's Nick. I'm a mortgage broker with Bluehive and I'm joined today with our director, Jonathan Gan. John, how are you?
I'm well, thanks, Nick. How are you going?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Now, today we just wanted to put out a quick video for specifically self-employed people who may have an ATO debt. Now, Jonathan, there's been some pretty serious changes or major changes that have happened around this. Why don't you sort of explain to the viewers what's the current situation and what the changes are?
Yeah, so the ATO recently changed the rules around the interest that they would charge on outstanding ATO debt. Previously, it used to be a tax deduction for the business. And so, you know, in many ways, businesses would go, well, the ATO is my bank for the moment and I'll just pay them off slowly or enter a payment plan, but the interest they charge I can tax deduct. Well, the ATO has changed the rules, and I think of July this year, you cannot tax deduct that interest anymore. So I think the current general interest charge is 11.17% on outstanding tax debt, and you will pay it and you cannot tax deduct it. So this is a great opportunity for people to, one, look at removing or paying out their tax debt, and being able to claim the interest on doing that.
Okay, so that's the problem. What are some solutions? What are some options people have to, I guess, transfer that debt into something that they can use as a tax deduction?
So I think it's one of the things, you've got to get the ATO on your side. So let's clear the tax debt. Let's pay it off and get on top of it. So if you're making payments to the ATO and you're paying that interest and you're not getting a tax deduction for it, you should explore the opportunity of borrowing that money in your business. And there are 7 ways we can borrow that money, but then that debt is a full tax deduction for your business, and you can, you know, spread that over a period of time, but at least the ATO is off your back. You're up to date with your obligations from the ATO, potentially removing possible audits on your business because you've got a red flag, and it's really important that why pay interest to the ATO and not be able to deduct it? It's a business expense. So this is something that people who run a business and have ATO tax debt should be really thinking about doing.
Okay, so and if someone does have an ATO debt, what should be their first steps? Who should they speak to?
Well, obviously the accountant, they've either entered into a payment plan or they're dealing with that debt with the ATO and they're negotiating how they can pay that back. But once that's established that there is a debt and the ATO says we want it paid back within, you know, X period of time, 12 months, whatever it is, let's get on to how we can maybe just completely clear that debt, raise the money in the business and have a tax deduction for that. Now, there are certain cash flow lens that you can achieve for your business, and that would be one way to raise the money depending on the size of the tax debt. You can also release equity in equipment that your business owns. For example, let's say the business owned an excavator and it was fully paid out. We could raise some money on that and use that to be the debt for the tax, to pay the tax off, and you can tax deduct that debt. Or there could be other assets within the business that could be used to secure further lending.
Okay, so obviously the next steps would be someone should reach out to their broker, or if you don't have a broker that you want to work with, reach out to Bluehive. Is there anything else people should know?
No, I just think this is really important. It's relevant right this minute. Pay the tax department, get them off your back, and get a tax deduction. You're putting yourself in a much better position, even when it comes to future borrowings. Banks don't like ATO debt, and if you have outstanding debt, often that can be a roadblock for you to go and borrow money for other things. So let's get rid of the ATO debt. Let's set up a loan in the business that is tax deductible. It just makes financial sense, and it's a better way to run and operate your business.
All right, well, thanks so much, John. For anyone out there that is self-employed and does have an ATO debt, I hope that's helped. feel free to reach out to us on our website, www.bluehive.com.au, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks very much, John.
Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it.